Hello everyone, welcome again to our YouTube channel IELTS by Neil. Today we are going to discuss one of the very important aspects which you have to take care of before you even start the preparation of IELTS exam. So as we all are aware, that IELTS exam has 4 sections, that is listening, reading, writing and speaking. So it is basically an English proficiency exam, okay, which will check all your 4 skills. So we have to understand that it is much different than the normal English exam. Before you even start the preparation, okay, you have to make your mind, or you have to think about certain things, and you have to get your mindset on the track, or you have to have the correct mindset for the preparation. If you do not have the correct mindset, or if you set wrong goals, or if you set the goals which are not realistic, so your preparation gonna go in vain and you will not achieve the score. Okay, so it is important to have a right mindset before you even start preparing for your IELTS exam. So let's begin how to have the right mindset, or what it makes the right mindset. Okay, point number one, that is being good at English doesn't mean you don't need to prepare for IELTS exam. This means if a person is good at English, and if he thinks that he need not to prepare for IELTS, and he can just straight away sit in the IELTS by studying just 1 week, or just for 3 to 4 days, then the chances are that he is going to fail. Okay, why? Because we have to understand that in IELTS they check your 4 skills: listening, reading, writing and speaking. Okay, so whatever section you have to attempt, you have to make sure that you are following the rules and the structures which are decided by IELTS. For example, in writing task 1, you have to follow a different structure. Writing task 2, you have to follow the different structure. Okay, similarly with the speaking, part 1 questions, you have to give short answers. Part 3 questions, you have to give long answers, and the topic. So similarly, for each module they have created a pattern or some structure which we have to keep in mind before we even start the preparation of IELTS. Okay, so in this way IELTS have made different structures for all the 4 modules. Okay, so we have to understand that if your English is good enough, this does not mean that you need not to prepare for IELTS exam, because if your English is good, that will help in your preparation. But being good at English doesn't mean that you will get your desired band score so easily. So always make sure that whatever your level of your English is, this will only help you with your preparation. Okay, this doesn't mean that you're already prepared. So you have to accept this, that IELTS and English are 2 different ways. However, good English helps in the preparation of IELTS. It makes your preparations much easy, which is essential to get your desired band score. Okay, so this is a point number 1. Being good at English doesn't mean that you need not to prepare for IELTS. Okay, remember this. Now, point number 2 for the right mindset is you have to decide when you are ready to start the preparation. Now, this is very important. For example, there is a student A and there is a student B. If student A is just a beginner, okay, if he cannot even write complete sentence and he cannot speak complete sentence without any grammatical error, then he is not ready to even start the preparation. Okay, whereas a student B who can write sentences in English, who can speak sentences in English, then he is ready for the preparation. So before you even begin your preparation, you have to see what your level is. Okay, if you are not able to hold the conversation in speaking in English for like around 30 seconds, I think you should go for English speaking classes. Or if you're not able to write correct sentences on any topic. By correct sentences, I do not mean that you have to write a big essay. I'm just talking about, for example, if you pick any topic and if you cannot write 5 to 10 sentences on that topic, then I think you need to go for English writing classes before you even go for preparation of IELTS. Okay, so it is very important for us to realize that when we are ready for the exam and when we are not ready for the exam. So remember this: you should be able to write and speak a complete sentence without grammatical error. So if you can do this, you are ready for the preparation. If you cannot do this, I think you should go for English speaking and writing classes before. Okay, so you have to decide the time when you're ready to start the preparation. Coming on to the third one, that is looking for shortcuts and tricks. Now we have to convince ourselves that there are no shortcuts for IELTS preparation. Only consistency is the key. So practice, practice, and practice. This is the only thing that is required for your preparation. Okay. However, there are some tips, which you can keep in mind to find some kind of questions or to write some sentences. Okay, to attempt a particular type of questions. But tricks or magics don't work in IELTS. Okay, remember this. So consistency and practice and hard work is the only way to get the desired score. Do not fall for any tricks, or do not fall for anyone who will say that oh, I can get you the score in 5 days or 7 days. It's just not possible. Okay, or if anyone says that if he or she has got the score in just 7 days or in 5 days, it only means that before those 5 days or 7 days, the base of English is very strong and they have been studying English for many years. Okay, so do not fall for such shortcuts. So there are no shortcuts. Okay, next one, set a realistic goal. Goal setting is very important, not in IELTS, I think in your life as well, I believe. I hope you all have set some goals, some long-term goals, short-term goals. If you haven't set the goals, please, I would recommend to set some goals in your life, so you have a better reason to live your life. And I would say, if you have set the goals, do let me know in the comment section below. Share your goals with me, even if they are not related to the IELTS. I would love to see them. Okay, now goal setting. For example, if you have 2 months to prepare, okay, and you have to set your goals, like 2 weeks I'll do listening, 2 weeks I'll do writing, and 2 weeks I'll do speaking, and the remaining 2 weeks I'll do reading, and the next month I will do mix of everything. Okay, do not set goals like, for example, oh, I'm gonna cover listening and reading in 1 day and writing and speaking in 1 day. That is not going to happen. That is like unrealistic. That's not even realistic. That's not even practical. It's not possible. Okay, so always set goals which are achievable, which are realistic, okay, and which are much practical. Don't act like you can do everything in just 1 day or just 2 days. It's just not possible. We are human beings. We cannot do such magics, okay, because that is just impossible. All right, so set realistic goals. This is number 4. Coming on to the last one, that is planning. Okay, this is the most important one. So if you want to achieve a desired band score, okay, for example, you want a 7, so you have to do the planning how you're gonna achieve the 7. Like if you have 2 months, if you have 3 months, so divide those months, okay, and divide the time and decide that what you're gonna do in first month and second month and the third month. Okay, always plan your studies, always plan your preparation, okay, and always decide not just the planning. You should also decide that along with the time, what are the resources that you're going to use. Okay, are you going to just use the Cambridge books, or are you going to use some other publications? Okay, are you going to do a self-study, or are you going to hire a tutor? Okay, so whatever you're going to do, you have to plan it, because without proper planning you will not get anywhere. You will still be standing at the same point. Okay, so planning and then execution, two important parts of IELTS preparation: planning and execution. Okay, so make sure you do an excellent planning with the realistic goals, and then you execute the plan accordingly. Okay, I hope these 5 tips were useful for you, and I hope with these tips you have got a better clarity about your preparation of IELTS. If you have any questions related to the IELTS preparation, please do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for your time, and see you in the next video.